Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you are watching me from, and when you are watching me and where you are watching me from. I want us to look at some terminologies in cryptocurrencies. In every sector they have terms, terminologies, they have words, some vocabularies, and if you don't know them and they are using them, you'll be standing there confused. It will be something simple, but because you don't know the meaning of the term, when they use it, you don't know. Like you are in a agric sector. If you go to agric sector, they have their terms. They'll be using their terms. Oh, we want to do transplanting. Well, maybe transplanted, seedling, and other terms. You may not even know what they're talking about. So there are some things that every sector have. You go to the health sector, the same thing. Go to economics, the same thing. Go to mathematics, the same thing. So every sector have terms. So for you to master a sector well, then you have to know the terms. Because if you don't know the terms, they will use something a term just simple, something simple, and you'll be standing there, you don't know what they're talking about. So that is what I want us to look at. These terminologies in what do you call it, in cryptocurrency, and there are many, there are about 90 plus. So in this channel, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be able to see, and then you can watch you can watch it, like it, and then share to others so that they will also benefit, especially the newbies. If you know any newbie, recommend this video to the person, share this video to that person, so that the person will know these terminologies, so that when they are using them, or when you're in the crypto space and you see them, there shouldn't be any difficulty in it for you to understand. Good. So for us to start, I want us to look at number one, the cryptocurrency. I want us to look at first, when they say cryptocurrency, what is it all about? Cryptocurrency. So as a cryptocurrency is a digital money that exists only online. It is digital money that exists only online. It is money, but it is only online. Online simply means it is not physical, where you can take it like this. Maybe this is $2, this is $3, and you have it in cash, let's say in note, and you pick it like this. Or maybe you are from Ghana and this is in 20 cities and you hold it. Or maybe you are from Nigeria, this is 10 naira, or maybe 5 naira, and you are holding it like this. No, they are money that exists in online, crypto, and then currency. One pastor defined cryptocurrency, and I like it. He said, cryptocurrency simple means money flying in the air. Simple. There's money in the air. So they are money, but they're in the air. So something that is in the air, don't think that you can touch it. No. So cryptocurrency simply means they are digital currencies. They are digital. They are money, but they are online. They are online. They are online. It is decentralized, meaning no government or bank control it, and it uses technology called blockchain to record its transaction. So it is decentralized. When we say decentralized, it means no bank or no government controls it. It's not like dollar, whereby maybe the American government is controlling it, or Ghana cities, whereby the Ghana government is controlling it, or maybe Naira, whereby Nigeria bank government is controlling it. No, that one is not controlled by anybody. So when we say decentralized, we look at them. So it's a decentralized money. Nobody controls it. Nobody controls it. And it's used technology called blockchain. We'll look at what blockchain is. You know what is a blockchain. So that is what we call cryptocurrency. So they are real money, but they are in the air. They are online. You cannot hold them, take them like. Sometimes you see pictures, maybe you see pictures of maybe Bitcoin and other things. That's not a Bitcoin. They are only symbols that they are used to represent or other things. That's not a picture of a Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an online, it's an untangible thing. So how do they get to know that that is the picture? It is not tangible thing, so that's not a picture. So simply, that is how cryptocurrency is. They are real money, but they are online. They are digital. They are digital. They are digital. Thank you. That's the number one. Okay. Number two, I think we can go. Number two is, I think we just look at the blockchain. What is the blockchain? Let's look at number two, blockchain. When we say blockchain, what do we mean by blockchain? I said they have about 90, so please follow where blockchain. Blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger that record transactions across many computers securely and transparently. Now, it is a decentralized digital ledger Ledger is like a record book. Ledger is a record book. Anything you do, you record. Anything you do, record. So, but this one is a digital, and we know what digital is. It's online recording. So it records transactions. So every transaction or anything that you do, it records across several computers. So it is a record book that records every transaction, but it's in a digital form. It is in a digital form. That's what we call uh, blockchain, and it is decentralized. And we know what decentralized is. I say decentralized is something that is not controlled by one person, not the government, not an individual, not an institution. It doesn't control by anybody. So that is what we call decentralized. We'll come to it too. So blockchain, that is a blockchain. So it is a digital ledger. It is a book, a digital book that records transactions. It records transactions across so many computers. So with that one, nobody can lay hold and say, oh, and change anything in it. No, because it records in this computer, record in this computer. So you cannot change everything. It cannot be changed. When it is just recorded, it has recorded. So that is what number three. Sorry, that's the number two, blockchain. Number three, let's go fiat. Fiat. When you say fiat, Fiat. Fiat simply means government issue currency. So every country has its currency. So the currency that you use there is the fiat. America use the US dollar. Nigeria, the naira. And then when you come to Ghana, I'm from Ghana, Ghana cedis. So they are what we call the fiat, the government that issue them. That is the government that issue those currencies. So that's what we call the fiat. Is this one. Okay, let's move to number 4. Let's go to number 4. Number four is uh, white paper. White paper. White paper. White paper. When they say white paper, every cryptocurrency has its white paper. Every token and every coin, they have their white paper. So what is the white paper? So when they say the white, did you read the white paper? Have you seen the white paper? Go and read the white paper. What is the white paper? So the white paper is a document that outlines what a cryptocurrency is created to do and how it will achieve it. So if you want to know how a cryptocurrency is created to do, because every cryptocurrency they create them to solve problems. So if you want to know what problem has this cryptocurrency come to do and how they're going to achieve it, you have to go to the white paper. You want to know the tokenomics. Let's say the total supply, the maximum supply, and then maybe the development people, the partners, and everything about it. Then you have to go to the white paper. The white paper is one of the key things that when you're doing research, then you have to rely on, because you have to go to the white paper, read the white paper, and know much about it before you now add other research things to to that one. If not, if you don't read the white paper, you will not get much of the resources. So it is just a document that is showing how a crypto, that is outlining how a crypto is created to do and how they are going to do it. Even roadmap and other things are inside that white paper. Roadmap will come to roadmap. When they say roadmap, what is it? You come to it. Good. Number 5. Number 5. Tokenomics. Tokenomics. Let's look at tokenomics. When you say tokenomics, what is it? So we say tokenomics is a combination of token and economics. It helps to understand the supply and demand, and demand characteristics of a cryptocurrency. So that one, the tokenomics simply talking about uh, the how that cryptocurrency is being distributed, maybe to the blockchain development and the community, and then the rest, the total supply, the circulating supply, and then the maximum supply. All those things are in the tokenomics. Good. Number 6, ICO. 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 When you see ICO, what does it mean? It stands for initial coin offering. And what does it mean? Initial coin offering. What does it mean? Uh, This is where a new cryptocurrency gives way to some coins at a discount rate, usually to finance the project. So let's say if you create a new coin, you can sell some at a discount. Maybe the coin may be selling at let's say $2, but you decide to say, okay, let me give $1.80. That is the discount. So when you give a discount so that you can finance the project, that's what we call the ICO, initial coin offering. Initial coin offering. Okay, let's go to number 7. Number 7, IDO. 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 It stands for initial DEX offering. Initial DEX offering. And what does it mean? It refers to the launching of a cryptocurrency on a decentralized exchange, usually at a price lower than the listing price in order to raise funds. So when you are when they list what a cryptocurrency on a DEX, we'll come to DEX. DEX is DEX, on a DEX exchange, decentralized exchange. When they list it lower than its price in order to raise funds. That is what we call the IDO, the IDO. Okay, now let's come to coin. When they say coin, what is a coin? What is a coin? Coin. A coin is an asset that, let's say, it's just a native token of a blockchain. Let's say every blockchain, some of the every blockchain have a token or have a coin. So a coin that is created from its native blockchain is what we call a coin. Something like Bitcoin blockchain, you have the Bitcoin coin. So Bitcoin is a coin. BNB has its blockchain. We have BNB coin. Ethereum, we have Ethereum blockchain, Ethereum coin. Solana blockchain, we have Solana as a coin. So those that are native blockchain coins, they have been created on their blockchain, the native block, their own blockchain. So that's what we call coin. Now token, what is a token? I think that is the number 9. I'm not numbering them. That's the number 9. Token. Let's look at what a token is. Uh, Tokens are created on exchange blockchains. Every cryptocurrency created under, okay, let me explain token. A token is any cryptocurrency that is created on an existing blockchain. Like we have, let's say, Solana blockchain, and then we have Solana coin. So any cryptocurrency that is created on Solana blockchain again, that one becomes a token because it doesn't have its native blockchain again. That one doesn't have its native blockchain. So any coin that is created on, let's say, blockchain, Binance blockchain has a coin that is BNB. So any coin that is created under Binance blockchain again, that coin becomes that cryptocurrency becomes a token. Ethereum, the same thing, Ethereum blockchain. So anything that is created on Ethereum blockchain, that one becomes a token. So a token does have its own blockchain. It is created under an existing blockchains. So that is how that is the difference between the blockchain and a token. So if you don't know the difference between blockchain and a token, that's how it is. So blockchain, I said blockchain and a token and a coin. Sorry for the mixing. A token and a coin. A coin has its native blockchain, but a token doesn't have. That one will create on an existing blockchain. I think the counting, I'm not counting them again, so you can count them for yourself. Next, let's move to the next one. The next one is market capital. Market capital. When we say market cap or the coin market cap, what do we mean by coin market cap? Simple, when we say coin market cap, we are talking about the price of the coin being multiplied by the total circulation supply. If you take the price of a coin and you multiply by the total circulation supply, let's take pi as an example. Let's take pi as an example. If you take pi, the price as at now is 0.2 two four something. Now, what is the total circulation supply? The circulation supply now is 8.3 billion, 8.31 billion. So if you take that one, the 0.24, that is the price, and then you multiply by the 8.3 billion, that is what we get the market cap. So when you go to if you want to track this, you can use the coin market cap. If you don't have coin market cap, you can go and download it. That's why when you take the coin market cap, when you open it, you see all the total coin market cap. So that means the total prices of the coins being multiplied by all their circulation supply. The circulating supply. And you know circulating supply. We'll come to circulating supply. We'll come to circulating supply. So when you multiply like that, you know the coin market cap. Good. Next one is stable coin. Stable coin. When we say a coin is stable, what do we mean by stable coin? Okay, we say a stable coin is any cryptocurrency that is tied to the value of US dollar to make it more stable and less volatile. Sorry. So it is tied to US dollar to make it stable. Stable means it doesn't move up, it doesn't come down. That's why we said what? To make it less volatile. Volatile simply means it doesn't go up, it doesn't come down. If you tie to it that, oh, this coin, one coin is equal to, let's say, $2, it will just be like that. One coin is equal to $50, it will be like that. So let's take USDT as an example. If you take USDT, one USDT is equal to $1. So USDT is one of the stable coins because it doesn't change. It don't go up, it doesn't come down. That is one of the things that Pi network, the GCV believers are seeking to do. They say GCV, they have a specific price for it. Yeah, that is the specific, that's the stable price of that coin. So stable coin doesn't have that volatility. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go move like that. Good. Next one is pump and dump. When we say a coin is pump and dump, what is it? This is the kind of, it's like a scam where people who own a large share of coin encourage others to buy to artificially pump the price. Once the price reach a high point, they sell off all that they own and the price fall drastically. So pump and dump simply means like you are somebody like a whale who's holding, you come to a whale, you're holding plenty portion of a cryptocurrency and you want the price to go up so that you sell. So you'll be telling others to buy, making false information about the thing, making hypes so that people will move into it and buy. And the more they buy, the more the price goes up. So when the price goes up, that is the pump. And then the one that is holding the plenty cryptocurrency will now sell off his bag. He will just bring his thing and sell. And then when he sell off, the price will just fall. Boom. That is the dump. So you fool the people to enter into it and buy, and the price goes up. So when the price goes up, then you dump your coins, you dump your bags, and then the price just falls even more than what it was. So that's what we call pump and dump. So you have made the people to buy the thing, the price went up, and then you just went and dump your coins, and then you are there. Good. Let's go to next one. Next one is back holder. When you say a back holder, what is the meaning of a back holder? The term is referred to someone left with a cryptocurrency after pump and dump. You see a back holder. So after a pump and dump, like if you are still holding that coin, you are a back holder because it doesn't have anything again. It doesn't have anything again. So a coin like a shit coin. So it has pumped, it has gone high, and then the whales dump their things. So what we are now having, they are dust. They are dust. There's nothing there. You send it to the market, you not even get up to $1. So that is a back holder. Yeah, the thing has pumped and dump, and you are still holding it. The time that it pumps, you don't know that the whales will dump their coins. So that is what we call a bar holder. Gas fee. When you say gas fee is a fee that you pay to validate transactions. Fees that you pay to validate transactions. Mostly it happens in the non-custodian wallets like Trust Wallet and MetaMask and then the rest. Like if you want to move, let's say, coin, if you have coins in Trust Wallet and you want to move it to an exchange or maybe another non-custodian wallet, you need a little amount, or let's say some BNB to pay for moving the coins out. So what you are paying there is what we call the gas fee. So the gas fee is just the fee that you pay to validate transaction. So you go there, if you have coins there, you want to move them. If there's no gas fee, because that one is built on BNB blockchain. So if you want to move, you have to have some BNB coin there. So that will take that one as gas fee before you can move the other coins out. Good. That's the gas fee. The next one is RECT. RECT. REKT. RECT. What is RECT? It's a slang for rect. It simply means rect. WRECKED. Rect. It implies that the user lost a lot of money on cryptocurrency. So if you lost a lot of money, thousands of dollars or millions of dollars in cryptocurrency, that is what they gave it that name, rect. REKT. If you see it, that is the meaning. You lost a lot of money in cryptocurrency. Mostly these people are those that always take high risk. We'll come to those people. What do we call them? They take high risk. They risk high. They don't bother if they always take high risk. If I gain, then I should gain plenty. If I lose, then everything should go. We'll come to those people. Who are they? Moon, to the moon. When they always say to the moon, to the moon, to the moon, especially Pi coin, Pi coin, Pi network, GCB. They always go refer their platform. They always say Pi to the moon, Pi to the moon, Pi to the moon, Pi to the moon. So when you say a coin to the moon, XP to the moon, Doge to the moon, Shiba to the moon, Ethereum to the moon, Bitcoin to the moon, what do we mean by that? To the moon. It's a belief that a cryptocurrency will rise exponentially in price. So when you say a coin to the moon, it means they believe that coin, it will rise in price. The price will go up. Let's say currently it is $1, and they say, let's say Ethereum is $1 now, and they say Ethereum to the moon. Simply what they are saying is that it will go above the $1, maybe $2, $3 going. So when they say crypto to the moon, simply what they are trying to say is that it will go up at high price. The price will go up. The price will go up. Next one is HODL. That's HODL. That's HODL. HODL. It's a misspelling. A drunken misspelling. It's a misspelling. They wanted to spell whole, and then they spell it like that. HODL. And it means whole. Word whole. Okay, which is now a slang for people that they say are going to wait and hold to. You are holding a particular currency. That is mean you're holding for a long time. Hold for dear life. Hold on to one dear life. So that is what there is now mean. Hold on to one dear life. So that means you're holding a particular. You want to say, okay, I want to hold this particular currency for a long term. I want to hold this particular currency. Let's say you bought XRP or you bought XLM. You are having Pi and say this one, unless 10, 20 years coming, I will not sell it. Just like Satoshi Nakamoto, if you look at Bitcoin about more than 10 years ago, but as of now, Satoshi Nakamoto is still holding his Bitcoin, is still holding it. So that is, you're holding it for a long time. So they use the word hodl, HODL. So when you see HODL, it simply means hold. You hold it for a long time. You won't sell it off. It doesn't matter the up and downs of the markets. It doesn't matter the up and downs. The price can go up and you say, no, I'm still holding it for a long time. Good. The next one is NFT. NFT. NFT simply means non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible tokens. NFT, non-fungible tokens. Simply means non-fungible tokens. NFT enable people to buy and sell collectibles. like art, music, trading cars using smart contracts. NFT can work like any other speculative asset where you can buy it and hope that the value of it goes up one day, so you can sell it for a profit. So that's how it is. Just art and music and those creative things that people hold. That is the meaning NFT. So if you see the word NFT, it means non fungible token, non fungible tokens. Okay. The next one is DYOR. DYOR. That means do your own research. Do your own research. Do your own research. Do your own research. Often aim to reduce the number of uninformed investors in cryptocurrency. It encourages them to research and understand a cryptocurrency before investing. So if you want to invest into a cryptocurrency, first of all, you have to do your research. I will bring details on this, how to research about a cryptocurrency, what are the things that you have to look up to, and what are the tools that you need to use to do the research. I will do these things that I'm doing, just a brief. I will do details of them. So if you want to know the details of all these things that we're doing, then you have to stick to the channel and turn on the notification bell, because I will bring them their details. I'll bring their details out so that we know. So I'll pick a cryptocurrency and let us do a research on it. I'll let us know what are the things that you have to look for when you are researching. Because if you're going to invest and you don't research and you just come and just say, okay, oh, this coin, it looks good, oh, let me just buy. It may be a scam coin. You buy it, finish, boom, everything has gone. Good, let's go. Next one is FUD. FUD. Some call it fat, some call it food. It depends on the tonation, but that's how it's spelled. FUD. It means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Like you are about a particular currency, you are doubting about it, and as a result of that, you will be sharing false information, some negative information about that currency, cryptocurrency, or that token, and that one will scare away investors, because when they hear what you are sharing, you are just sharing about fear, you are sharing about doubt, and then uncertainty about that coin. So negative information that you are giving about that uh, coin. That is what we mean by the FUD. Some say food, some say FUD. FUD. Good. The next one is NFA. NFA, not a financial advice. What I am talking about is not financial advice. So don't base on it and take decision. You take decision based on your own research. So when you say something is not financial advice, simply what they're saying is that what I am telling you, don't draw conclusion from it and begin to move into investment. The term is also often used as a disclaimer when cryptocurrency traders and enthusiasts make public posts and share their market analysis on social media platforms. The market cannot be 100% predictable, and even correct analysis can fail. So it is important that users apply discretion whilst investing. So if what I'm telling you and you are listening, that one is not financial advice. So when you see that word FA, simple means not financial advice. So when they say not financial advice, simple means what I'm telling you, don't just base on that and put your money into cryptocurrency. That, oh, this person has said it, let me do. No, go and do your own research. I know in cryptocurrency, we invest what we can afford to lose. You invest what you can afford to lose, no matter what, because the the analysis cannot be 100% sure. After the analysis, you can do the analysis finish, and the market, you can't predict the market 100%. You can do correct analysis and then it will fail. It will fail. Good. Next one is whale. Who is a whale? I think I've mentioned whale, but I did not uh, explain it further. So a whale, a crypto whale is a wealthy individual or a company that moves large amount of cryptocurrency on one go. This can have big impact on the market. Like a whale simply means if somebody is having large amount of cryptocurrency, and if that person move his coin into the market, it can affect the market. That's why mostly pump and dump comes. So if I am holding plenty of it, maybe 50% of a currency, I can make a hype and people will move into buy and then the price will go and I'll dump. So when I dump like that, it will affect the market. So they are individual, they can be a group, maybe a company, a group that have that coin plenty, or an individual that have that. So if they make movement, then the market will affect the market. So that is what we call a whale. They are holding large amount of a particular currency, and when they move it, it will affect the market. Bullish. Next one is bullish. When they say I am bullish or the market is bullish, what is the meaning of bullish? Bullish simply means upwards movement of the market. The market will go up, the price will go up. That is bullish. So when you say, oh, the market is bullish, it means all the candles, they are green candles. Sometimes you use green candles refer to bullish. So sometimes that's the bullish, meaning the prices are going up. The prices are going up. Bearish. Bearish is the opposite of bullish. The next term is bearish. Bearish meaning red candles. They are coming down. The market is coming down. The prices are falling. The values, they are falling. Good. So when you hear the word bearish, it means the price are reducing. The prices of the goods are coming down. ATH. ATH. It means all-time high. HTH. All-time high. All-time high simply means a price at which a particular currency have ever reached. Let's take Bitcoin as an example. The all-time high of Bitcoin is 126,000 US dollars, and that was around October or November thereabout. If you go and check, you see it. That is the all-time high that it has ever reached. At the time of making this video, today's date is 23rd November, 23rd November 2025. And if you check in the market now, it has crashed down to about $86,000 from 126. It has come down to about 86, almost getting to half of it is down. So that is what we mean by all-time high. So a price at which a particular currency has ever reached. Now, let's go to the next one is ATL, all-time low, all-time low, the lowest price that a particular currency has ever reached, the lowest price that a particular currency has ever reached. Now, I think this one, let me just take Pi as an example. Currently, the lowest price that it has ever reached is 0.22 thereabout, as at today. As at today, I'm talking about as at today, that is the lowest price. Zero or it has ever reached 1.9, sorry, 0.19. So the lowest price that a particular currency has ever reached, that is what we call all-time low. All-time low. Now, next one is staking. When we say staking, to stake a coin or to stake a token, what do we mean by stake it? You are staking something. What do we mean by the act of locking up a cryptocurrency to help secure the network and validate transaction? So like you lock up your cryptocurrency for a particular for a period of time. This one is just like when you go to the fiscal bank to want you say you want to do what do you call it? Is it fixed deposit? Fixed deposit. It's just like fixed deposit. Maybe 3 months, 1 year, 3 years, 2 years. So with this one, the staking is you lock it up for about 2 years, 3 years, and sometimes it can result into profit. They can get profit out of it. So locking up your cryptocurrency like Pi. If you go to Pi, you have automatic lockup. They will lock up my created Pi was locked for not all, but almost 90 to 80% of it was locked for 3 years. That is what we call a stake. It has been locked up for 3 years before it can be released. So when the period comes, then it will now be released for you. Farming. When you hear the word farming is the same as staking. The same as staking. So with the farming, what happens is that they lock up. You may lock up like that and you don't get profit. But the farming, sometimes when you lock it up, it has profit at the end. So you lock it up and then you gain profit. You lock it up and then you gain profit out of it. That is the farming. Good. Next one is crypto network. Crypto network. Crypto network. This is the act of joining official cryptocurrency mining pool, easily done by downloading app, creating account, earning cryptocurrencies for free before listing on exchange for you to get your money. So when we say a crypto mining network, what it mean by, maybe you just download an app of a cryptocurrency and you start to mine like Pi. If you want to join the Pi network, what do we do? You just download it, create your account, and start mining. You have joined the network. That's what we mean by crypto network. You want to mine. I have a lot of crypto mining apps that ones that I am mining. If you want to join, then just check the comment section. You see WhatsApp group there. So you join the WhatsApp group. I share them there. I share them there. So you see a lot of cryptos that I am mining there, cryptocurrency coins that I am mining there. You know that Bitcoin was once they're mining for free. It was for free. Who knows that this time it would have been like this? Somebody mined them 10,000 and sold them for two pieces of pizza. That's why we have the pizza day. They were always made pizza day. He didn't know that that person didn't know that today it will work like that. 10,000. So today, let's assume that you have 10,000 pieces of Bitcoin today. What do you need again? But that has people mining for free. But then, how many people were able to do that? So I have most of them. I have plenty of them. I'm mining some of them. So if you want to join me in mining, then you can join the WhatsApp group, and then I share them there. I share most of them there in my WhatsApp group. Good. Thank you. Next one is listing, to list a particular currency or to list a particular coin. What do we mean by listing? This is an act of bringing a cryptocurrency being mined or bought by pre-sale to a crypto exchange like Binance for miners to get their money. So like when they say we are going to list it, what they mean is that you now want to bring it to an exchange. The cryptocurrency that the people mine for free, or maybe you sold it in pre-sale. I will come to pre-sale, what pre-sale is. So you now want to list it on an exchange so that the miners or those who bought it will now be able to sell it and change to their fiat. They'll be able to get their money. So that is what we call listing. So listing simply means bringing a coin into an exchange. And you know an exchange, that is where you do trading. You exchange it with your fiat, with your local currency, and cash out and put inside your pocket in your bank. That is what we call listing. Launching, to launch a particular coin. To launch a particular coin, launching. Uh, this is an act where crypto network developers open withdrawal for miners to withdraw their money after coin has been listed. So when they say like that, is maybe when it has been listed, then they will now allow them to withdraw. So when they are withdrawing, that is what we call the launching. Pre-sale. Now this is the pre-sale that I'm talking about. So now know what a pre-sale is. When they say a coin, they are doing pre-sale. Should we go and buy pre-sale? Let's buy the pre-sale. So what is pre-sale? Pre-sale, this is the act where cryptocurrencies sell some portion of coins before listing on exchange. So like they will sell the coins before they will not bring it to an exchange. Yes, they can sell it before they will not bring it to an exchange. That is what we call pre-sale. So with the pre-sale, I don't know which coin did pre-sale. Like I would have bring. I don't know whether Trump coin or which coin was that. Some coins they don't mind them. Some coins no money. They will just come up with the pre-sale. They can say a coin is maybe $1, $2, $3, or 0.00 something cents. Come and buy. So when they see that, oh, people bought it up to some amount, a reasonable amount, they now bring it to an exchange, and then people will sell off again for their money. So mostly pre-sale, sometimes it's just like gambling. In pre-sale, it's like that. You can buy a pre-sale and they will list it on the exchange, and then the price may not reach the amount that you bought. They may also list it and the price will be higher, far higher than that. So you make profit. So sometimes that's why you take risk based on what you can afford to lose. That's some of the pre-sales. They can intend that's mostly is the scams that do that, the scam projects. They'll scam and they can sell it to you, let's say $1 per coin. And at the end, they will list it and the coin will be 0.00 going cents. So how do you so you see that you are at loss? Good. So the pre-sales, some of the pre-sales, you have to do a thorough research about it before you enter into it. Me, I've never done a pre-sale before, but I'm not saying that it's not good, but I'm saying that it's risky. Even the whole cryptocurrency is risky. That's why you risk what you can afford to lose. So when you're entering that, risk what you can afford to lose. Don't go and borrow money, collect people's money, take loans, and come to invest in crypto. No, people commit suicide based on crypto. Just last when was that? When the market crashed, the last crash, so many people killed themselves because they lost, because they put much inside. They put much inside there. Wrecked. That's the wrecked. You put so much money in, you lose so much money. Good. Let's continue. Let's continue. Next is crypto exchange. An exchange. When we say crypto exchange, what do we mean by exchange? These are wallets or crypto asset keeping apps for storing your digital currencies. You can also exchange your cryptocurrencies for fiat or governmental money like dollars, cedis on an exchange. So with the exchange, what happens is that you can store your crypto there, but sometimes it is not advisable to store your crypto in an exchange because those ones they can be hacked. They can be hacked. We'll come to wallets where I will show you the wallets where those that are somehow safe, where you can keep. But mostly an exchange, that is where you go there to do trading. You go there to exchange your currency, your cryptocurrency with your local money, your local fiat, your government money, like the CD, the dollar, the naira, the euro, and then the rest. So when you go there, you see that's where you're able to exchange your cryptocurrency with those your local currencies and cash out. Good. Let's move. Another one is the airdrop. When you say airdrop, what does it mean by airdrop? They are going to do airdrop. This cryptocurrency is good. They are going to do airdrop on this coin. This token, they are doing airdrop. They are going to do airdrop or they are doing airdrop. What is an airdrop? We say airdrop in cryptocurrency or in crypto business, and a marketing stand that involves sending coins or token to wallet addresses in order to promote awareness of the new virtual currency. So when we say airdrop, what we mean by that is that they are sending tokens or the coins into wallets, people's wallets. That is an airdrop, just to promote the awareness of that cryptocurrency before they will not bring it to market. This is one always they always do it before bringing it to market. I remember we a lot of coins we mine them for free. Note coin, dog, what do we call it? All those things. Hamster combat, all these things we mine them. There's so many. So what do? They always airdrop you. They will give it to you before the market. Ice, Bitcoin, people mine them for free. They give it to them before they list it. So when they transfer the coin into your wallet before they will list it, that is what we call the air dropping. Okay, uh, let's continue. We have so many of them. I said there are many. They are up to 90 plus or even 100. So you follow, so that this one just a brief of them. So when we finish, I will now take them one by one and then we'll go into details how they are. Now, wallet. When we say wallet, let's look at wallet. A wallet is a software or a hardware a software or a hardware that store private keys, letting you send and receive crypto. So when you say a wallet, it's simply hardware or a software that keeps your private keys. Mostly, the crypto is not stored in the wallet directly. No, it is stored in the blockchain, but the wallet only gives you access to the blockchain to send or receive your crypto. So that is what a wallet does. So we have hardware wallet and we have software wallet. The software wallets are those that are in mobile phones like apps, Trust Wallet. Some exchanges also have wallets like Binance and I think OKX. They have wallets. They are in apps, but the hardware are So we'll come to them. We'll come to them. The hardware wallets, they are the cold wallets. That one is an offline, like it's just like a pen drive. Let's say a pen drive. You want to put remove song or play songs. You fix it into a computer. Do what you want to do. Finish and remove it. That one is just a hard one. It is not installed in a computer. No, it is not in a software. You can't install it. That one is just a hard copy, a hard one that you are holding, so you can store your crypto into it. We'll look into them deeply. So that is what the wallet is. So what I'm saying is that that one is store your private keys directly. What I'm saying is that your crypto that is not stored directly into the wallet, but it is stored in the blockchain. But the wallet give you access to the blockchain to have access to your crypto. That is what it does. Okay, I think we have already looked at the cryptocurrency. We have looked at a blockchain. Now, let's look at a private key. I've just mentioned a private key. When you say a private key, what do we mean by a private key? What we mean by a private key, they are secret codes that gives you access to your crypto. To your crypto. They are private, they are secret codes. It can be a password. They can be passphrase. Let's say if you have, let's say, Binance, you created Binance account. Mostly you have a password that becomes a private key, or you have created a wallet, trust wallet. You have 12 passphrase. That one becomes your private keys. So those ones you have to keep them safe, because especially the non-custodian wallets. We'll come to the non-custodian wallets. If you those that are always give you the 12 passphrase, that one, if you miss them, if you misplace them, if they get missing, your crypto is gone. You cannot back up, no back. What do you call? You can't recover. No recovery for those ones. So if you have wallet, mostly I recommend using pen. You write it into multiple, maybe different books and store. If one book get missing, another book will still be there. You don't store them. Sometimes you don't. I don't advise people to store them in their social media. Let's say you put them in your your Google Drive, put them in your Gmail, put them in your wherever. Put them. Sometimes if hackers are able to hack your Gmail, they will get them. If they're able to hack any of your Facebook and those things, they will get them. And when they get them, you are gone. You are gone. So don't store them. Write, take pen. Those passphrase, take pen, write them. Don't even write them in one book. I don't have them in one book. I write them in multiple books, 2 or 3, and I keep them in different places. Yes. In case something happened to this, then the other one will be safe. I'll go and duplicate it and put somewhere. In case the other one is missing or something happened to it, the other one will be there. I'll go and duplicate it then. So this one there, keep it safe. Don't joke with it. If you joke with it, your crypto is gone. Those that are mining Picoin, if you're in Picoin network, Picoin platforms, let's say WhatsApp or Telegram, mostly WhatsApp, you hear people complaints. People misuse their passphrase. They give them to people, and people are duping them. So immediately they get that passphrase, that 12 keys. Some of them are always 24. Some of them are always 24. So immediately they get them, oh, you are gone. Good. So keep that passphrase safe. That is what we call private key. It's a private. Private means what? For you alone. You have your private pass. Your body have private pass, isn't it? You know, for you. That's why you are wearing clothes. Why do you wear clothes? You wear clothes to cover the private pass so that nobody will see your hair, you know. So if you know that it's a private key, then why do you share it with people? Don't give it to any person. Don't put them into different unknown links. Unknown links, like in Pi, they will just give you a link. Hey, go here and then you'll be able to do this. You open, they will say put your passphrase there. Hey, they track you finish. They will take it away and your Pi is gone. Public key, next is public key. With the public key, just the opposite of private key. So with the public key, it's just the address that you use to receive your crypto, just like email. That one is just like email. So if you want to send me a letter or something, you ask me, oh, give me your email. So I'll give you my email and then you send it. So that one is for public. If you want to receive something, then you give that address out for people to send you crypto. Public. So that is the public key. Good. Let's take a move. Let's take a move. Let's take a move. The next one is altcoin. Altcoins. When we say altcoins simply means any coin that is not a Bitcoin. You know, the first cryptocurrency that was created is a Bitcoin. That was 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. And Satoshi Nakamoto, I believe for now, we don't actually know who Satoshi Nakamoto is, whether it is an individual, he's an individual, or a group of persons that created it. We are still yet to know who this man truly is. So any coin that is not a Bitcoin is called an altcoin. It is an alternative to Bitcoin. Something like BNB, Ethereum, the rest, they're all altcoins. They're all altcoins. So when you see altcoins, those that are not Bitcoins, so all those coins that we are seeing, and we have about thousands of altcoins, they are there. Okay, let's go. The next one, that is FOMO. FOMO, FOMO. It means fear of missing out and anxiety that the price will rise fast. Maybe a particular coin that you see that carry, you just say, carry, I've missed out something. I should have buy this coin. And maybe the price can be rising and you still go and buy. Think that maybe feeling that you are missing out something because you think the price will go higher. So when you see the word FOMO, that is what we mean. The fear of missing out. Okay, let's continue. We have DApp, 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 DAPP. It means decentralized applications runs on blockchain network. Decentralized applications like any app that is running on a blockchain. If you go to Pi network, if you open the wallet, you see so many applications there. They are built on Pi network, Pi blockchain. So all those ones, they are decentralized. Decentralized means no control. You can go there and do whatever that you want. Nobody is there control. Nobody can control. No individual, no government, no company is controlling them. So they are built on a blockchain. That is what we call by DApp or DAPP. That is decentralized applications. Decentralized applications. DEX, DEX. When we say DEX, what does it mean? That is decentralized exchange. Decentralized exchange. There are platforms where you can trade crypto directly without a middleman. That's a peer-to-peer. You do peer-to-peer. You just go there, no middleman. You don't have to send to somebody to now send it. No, you just use peer-to-peer and then you exchange it. That is what we call decentralized. So some of them like the Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and then KeepSwap, they are decentralized. They are decentralized. You just go there straightforward. You are not dealing with any third party. No third party. So that's what we call DEX. So when you see DEX, that is what we mean by decentralized exchange. Decentralized exchange. Well, okay, we are moving. Then we have gone far, but we still have a lot, just few of them to finish. So just full up. We'll finish them, and then I'm just giving a brief of them so that you will look at them, will listen to it, watch it, and then we'll now go into detail. The next one is KYC, or sometimes AML. KYC simply means know your customer. So this one mostly happens in the centralized exchanges. If you go to exchanges and centralized exchange, you go to there. If you create there, they'll say do your KYC. It means know your customer. So they will ask you maybe face verification, documents, names, and a lot of things, so that they will know that you're a real person. If you scam, they will get you. So that is, or maybe you are mining a particular token. They want to know that you are a real person. You are not a robot. So you present some documents to verify that you're a human being. But the AML is anti-money laundering checks. They check that you are not making money laundering. That's, you are cheating people. Hold on, we have, okay, ledger. Let's look at ledger. I think I've mentioned ledger when we were explaining blockchain. We said the blockchain is a ledger that store transactions. So what is a ledger? So that one we say is just like a book. Let's look at it. It is a record book that keeps track of every transaction or a state change across network, meaning every node has a copy, and once something is written, it cannot be changed. So it's just like a book that will keep records of transactions, and every node has a copy. Every node will come to node. What is a node? We'll come to it. So every node has a copy. So immediately something entered that ledger, it cannot be changed. That's why blockchain is using that digital term. So anything that entered there cannot be changed. It can be accessed everywhere, worldwide. It can be accessed everywhere by anybody at all. Good digital. When we say something is digital, what is the meaning of digital? Digital. It is a digital term. Something is digital. It refers to something that exists in electronic form and is represented by data, not physical asset. So something that is in an electronic form online, simply we always say online, use electronic form like cryptocurrency, tokens, smart contracts. So cryptocurrencies are digital. They are digital money. They are money, but they are in electronic money. Electronic money. Ghana, we have what do we have? We have mobile money, money in the air. We have money that are flying in the air. You are just transferring numbers and their money. So that is what we call digital. Something exists in electronic, not physical. Good. Sex, or sometimes they say ex, sorry, cx. That is cex. When you see it, what do we mean? That is centralized exchanges. Centralized exchange. CEX, centralized exchange. A crypto trading platform run by a single company that holds users' funds and matches buy or sell order on its own services. So this one they are just talking about Binance, KuCoin, OKX, and then the rest of the exchanges. They are holding your money. It is a company or an individual holding your money, your cryptocurrencies, and they always pay them. If you want to buy, they will now pay them with other things you buy or sell. So that is what we call centralized exchange. So with the centralized exchange, decentralized is something that is not controlled by an individual. But for decentralized, but for the centralized, it is being controlled whether by a government, an individual, or a company. So these centralized exchanges, they're being controlled by an individual or a company, depending on the people who created. If I'm the only one who create my exchange, then it will be controlled by me. If you're a group of people, that's how it is. Okay, let's continue. Market order. Like you want to buy, mostly if you go to exchange and you want to buy USDT, they always have some two orders there: market order and limit order. So what is market order and what is limit order? I don't know whether if you have ever used it. If you have not used it, if you go take a Binance exchange or any exchange at all that you have that is available with you at your location, take it, open, go to trade where you always buy maybe USDT or you sell USDT. Go there, you see limit order and buy market order. So what is limit order and what is market order? That's what we are going to look at. Market order is instruction to buy or sell a crypto asset immediately at the best available price on the exchange. No waiting for price to hit a level. So the market order is you are just buying the crypto at the available price that is in the exchange. Let's say you have opened an exchange and today Bitcoin is about $86,000, and you put uh, market order there and you put on USDT. It will just execute it immediately because that is the available price. So that is what we call market order. You buy the coin at the available price that is in the market. So this one you don't wait. Immediately you just execute the selling or the buying, it will just go. It will just execute. It doesn't wait. It will not wait. But when we say limit order, it means you place, let's say you want to buy Bitcoin and now it is $86,000 and you want it to come down to $80 before you $80,000 before you buy. So you come and set it at $80,000 and say, okay, when it hit $80,000, buy for me. So you see that it can take you a long time, a day, 2 days, hours before it will hit that. So that one will take a long time before it will hit. That is the limit order. So with the limit order, that price is not available in the market. Or you want to sell your Bitcoin and now it is 86,000. You place it at $90,000 and say, okay, when it reaches $90,000, sell for me. So that $90,000 it is not available in the market yet. So that order will wait. It will be waiting until the time that Bitcoin rise up to the $90,000, then it will execute. So that is the difference between the limit order and that of the market order. So mostly, if you want to sell immediately, then you use the market order. You use the market order. So most that's what I use, market order. Now spread. When you say spread, what is the meaning of spread? Spread, 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 spread. It is a gap between bit and the axe. A gap between bit and axe. So let's look at bit and what is axe. So if you know what a bit is and you know what an axe is, bit simple. This is the spelling: BID, bit, and then the axe, ASK. That's why I said there are terms. So because when you just look at this axe in English, simply they're talking about question, ask a question. But in crypto, it has different. So we say bit and axe. And so what is bit and axe? So let's look at what is a bit before we come to axe. Bit, the highest price a buyer is willing to pay for an asset. So it's the highest price that a buyer is willing to pay for an asset. Let's say you send your goat into the market and you are selling the goat at, let's say, $70. And the one who is going to buy, somebody comes by and say, me, the highest price that I can buy that your goat or sheep is $68. That is the highest price that I can buy. Anything more than that, I will not buy. So if you agree and then reduce the price of your animal down to $68, then the person will not buy, because the person says the highest price that I can buy is $68, and you want $70. What do? So you have to bring it back. So when you now bring it back, then the buyer will buy. So that's what we call the bid. So with the bid, it is the highest price that a buyer is willing to pay for an asset. You are willing to pay. So they bring the fowls or the guinea fowls in the market and they are selling them. You look at it, so this one, the highest price I can buy this one is $2. If it is apart from that, I can't pay, because you look at it, maybe so that is the highest price, the bid. Now let's look at the ask. The lowest price a seller is willing to accept or sell his asset. So the lowest price that a seller is also willing to sell. Like you have your fowl in the market and somebody is buying it $2. $2. Say me, oh, that's my fowl. The lowest price that I will agree is $3. So the one buying, if the one buying one, they have to adjust and add $1 to make it $3, so that they'll be able to pay. So from $3 going, you will sell, but anything less than that, you will not sell. So that is what we call the ask, where the lowest price a seller is willing to accept. You are selling it, but this is the limit going. If you don't buy it after that, then I'll take it back home. So that is what we call the ask. Liquidity. The next one is liquidity. When they say liquidity, what is the meaning of liquidity in cryptocurrency? Liquidity means how fast you can swap an asset for cash or another asset without moving the price much. So how fast a cryptocurrency can be swapped for a cash, or you swap it for another currency, so that it will not affect the market. That is what we call liquidity. So some of the liquidity, so the higher the liquidity, the faster the transaction. So the lower the liquidity, the lower the transactions. So these are some of the things that sometimes people always look at before they put investment into other coins. Okay, volatility. Volatility. If they say a coin, crypto is volatile or volatile, what is the meaning of volatile? A degree of price swing over a period. It means it can move up or down within seconds or minutes, just within some few mm, period of time, it swings. It can move up, it can move down. So that's what they say. Crypto is volatile. That's why they say analysis. You can't predict the market 100%. You can predict it, but it's volatile. It can move at any time. It can move. That is volatility. The ability to move at any point in time. Circulating supply. Circulating supply. What is circulating supply of a currency? Circulating supply is a coin. Circulating supply of a coin or a token is publicly available and tradable. So what we mean is that the total amount of coin, total amount that is in the market for trading, that is what we call circulating supply. Let's take Bitcoin as an example. Total supply of Bitcoin is 21 million, but when you look at the circulating supply, it's 19.9 million. So the circulating supply, what is in the market now, is 19.9 million, meaning they're still left with about 1 point something million. That's why people still mine it today. People still mine because there are still others, some other coins that are not yet mined. So circulating is the available ones in the market for trading. Those that are in the market for trading, like Pi. Pi, the available ones for trading is 8.3 billion as at now, today being 23rd November 2025. The available coins of Bitcoin now for tradable, the circulating supply is 8.3 billion. So the circulating supply is what is available for trading. Total supply, what is total supply? Total supply means all coins or tokens that will ever exist minus the burn one. So the total supply simply means the total that will the coin that will ever the pieces that will ever exist. They can never exist. There will never be a coin adding to it more than what I am giving. Like Bitcoin, 21 million. They can never be 22. They can never reach 22 million. That is the total supply. No matter how people mine, it will still the total. The total is 21 million. Pi, if you come to Pi network, the total is 100 billion. They can't be 101 billion, no, or 1 point something. The total, that is the market. If they finish everything and everything is coming to the market, the total limit is 100 billion. So that is the total. The total is what a currency can ever exist, the amount that it can ever exist. It can ever exist. Burn. When you say they are burning token, what do we mean by to burn? They are going to burn some tokens. What do you mean, man? So burning simply means they are permanently removing them from the circulating supply. Like if you take, let's say, Pi as an example, the total supply is, let's say, 8 billion. So when they say they want to burn coins, what they mean is that they remove them. The developers remove some of the coins from the totals, from the circulating supply. So those that are circulating, they remove them. How do they remove them? They can just go to the market and buy them. So when they buy them, they remove them from the market permanently. They'll just remove them, meaning they are burned them. So when they do like that, it helps to increase the value of the coin because the circulating supply will come down, and if the demand is there, then the price will shoot up. Supply and demand. When the supply is down, definitely the supply is small. Definitely the price will go up. P2P, it means peer to peer. P2P, peer to peer, direct transaction without intermediary or middleman. So you can just, that's mostly what we do. If you just go, you do a direct transaction with somebody without a middleman. That's what we call P2P. P2P. Swap. We are going to swap a currency or a token or a coin. What is the meaning of swapping? To swap. Okay, let's look at swap. Swap refers to trading one cryptocurrency for another directly, usually through a decentralized exchange or a swap platforms. Swap platforms include these are some of the swap platforms: Uniswap, PancakeSwap. So, like if you want to trade a particular currency for another, to swap it, it means to change it. Let's say I have Bitcoin and I want to change it for, let's say, Ethereum. That is swapping. So sometimes you can use this the decentralized exchanges. That's the Uniswap and those things, and then you change them. So you just move and then you change. Instead of them being Bitcoin, they will now come to Ethereum. That's the edge. Roadmap, roadmap, roadmap of a project or roadmap of a currency, a particular currency. What is a roadmap? It's an outline of a project, development plan, and milestones. So roadmap simply means it is how it outlines the development plan. If you say the development plan, it always tells you, okay, on this day or this date, we want to do A, B, C, D. From this time to this time, we want to do A, B, C, D. From this time to this time, we want to do A, B, C, D. So mostly when you are joining the project, sometimes I look at the roadmap. Most of the mining apps that I have, sometimes I look at their roadmaps. Some of their roadmaps, they'll take you years, they'll take you months. You say, okay, this one is a new project. It hasn't gone far. So I can join in. If I move in, I'll be able to accumulate something. I said, if you want to mine, join my WhatsApp group. There I have a lot of coins there mining. Bitcoin was mined for free. Know that. Some of these coins that we are seeing, they were mined for free. Good. Let's continue. So that is what roadmap does. It outlines what you what you plan to do at every point in time in your project. Audit, to audit a project. What is the meaning of audit? To audit. It refers to a security audit of a smart contract or blockchain project. It is a thorough review by experts to find vulnerabilities, bugs, or risks. So this one is an expert will audit a blockchain or a project. Let's say a project, they will audit it, a blockchain project. Like you want to bring a cryptocurrency like Pi, you go and bring an expert to audit it to see whether are they risk or there are some vulnerabilities, there are some things that challenges that you face, or there are some things that are not correct or in order there. That is what we call auditing. Auditing, I think, in the real man language, people come across to check up how you use funds. Did you use them appropriately? So that's how the auditing does. Docs development or docs developer is docs developer, not DOXXED. DOXXED. A developer is doxed when their real world identity is publicly revealed, often via leaked information or investigation. So that is some people identity. If a developer identity is revealed, you call them docs. DOXXED. Still now, Satoshi Nakamoto identity has not yet been revealed. Has not yet been revealed. We don't know who. It's just speculation that people are using other people to think, but it's yet to reveal. So that is what we call. So when a developer identity reveal, that's what we call docs dev or docs developer. Holder. Who are the holders? Holders are people who own and hold a cryptocurrency often for a long time. You are holding a particular currency for a long time. You're called a holder. Bitcoin, people are still holding them. Satoshi Nakamoto still holding them. Pi, some have mine and they are trying to hold them for a long time. So you are a holder. You are holding something for a long time. That is what we call a holder. Next is community. Community. What is community? When you say a community, the community is the people and the support system around a project. It is often the biggest factor in the project success. So the people around a project, the miners, the developers, the support, everybody that have something to do with the project, they are the community. So they are the key factor that will make the success of the of the project. Okay, let's continue again. I think we are almost getting to the ending, so try and watch it to the end. It will help you and share it with others. Share it, especially the newbie. Shilling or shield. Shilling or shield. SHIL L. SHILL. Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the noise. SHLL. Shilling. 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 Or you can say share. What is shilling? Promoting a crypto project, often excessively or inon- inauthentically, to drive hype and price up. So you are just sharing a hype information about a particular currency just to push the price up. Just recently, when they announced the ISO 222, where banks will have to do some integration, come and see Pi GCV. They were just everywhere. Oh, GCV is now coming to activate. Get ready for money. GCV is now about to get ready. So because of that hype, you see that the Pi coin was on the verge of going. It was rising because of the information that they are sharing about it. That is what we call shilling. You open WhatsApp, you go to Facebook, even Telegram. If you are there, they're just talking about ISO. They don't even talk ISO 222 again. They just come GCV, 22nd November 2025, 22nd November 2025, GCV. So people prepare for money, prepare for huge, huge money. So you see, that is the shilling. Telegram jail, Telegram jail. You know jail. Jail is prison. If you steal and they catch you, they will imprison you. But this one is Telegram jail. Should they put you on jail on Telegram? Let's see. It refers to when your Telegram account gets restricted or jailed for breaking a rule. So you're in a group and they say don't post this, and you are still posting. If you do that, they restrict you. So when they restrict your Telegram account and you cannot post or do anything, that is Telegram jail. Have you seen? Simple. But the terms, they will mention the term. You think that, oh, this one, what is it? So when they restrict your account, Telegram account, that is Telegram jail. Pool, 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 Pool. Pool, what is a pool? A pool is take one token and earn a reward on another one. Like, I think, let me just use this one as an example. Those who mine Note coin, remember before they release Note coin, you have to stake USDT and then you earn Note coin in reverse for 3 days. You stake USDT and you earn Note coin. So that is the pools. So you are using one cryptocurrency to stake and you are getting a reward in a different currency. One different currency and you are getting a reward in a different currency. That is what we call pool. You use USDT to stake and you are earning Note coin. You use one currency to stake and you are earning from a different coin. Explorer. Next one is Explorer. When we say Explorer, what is the meaning of Explorer? Explorer. It's a tool that lets you browse blockchain data, transactions, addresses, and blocks and others. So a tool that will allow you to browse blockchain data. You know, blockchain has data, transactions, and addresses. So any tool that allows you to browse the blockchain data is what we call uh, Explorer. I think this one we'll go deep into it and we'll look at those tools. But I said this one is just a brief summary of them, so you know what they are. Most of the things I'll go into details of them. So just be in the YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell. I will give the details, how to reset a coin. You will know the details, the things you have to look at, the things you have to consider. What are the tools and what are the things that it takes to set before you invest into a coin, before you buy a coin? Good. Trading. What is trading? No, trading pair. We are looking at trading pair. When we say trading pair, what is a trading pair? It is a pair of assets you can trade one for another on an exchange. So that is a pair that you can sell or buy. You can trade for one another. You can trade it for one another. An asset you can trade for one another. That is a trading pair you can trade for. So let's say you have USD pairing with Ghana cedis. We have BDT pairing with USDT. You have Ethereum a pair with USDT. So that is what we call trading pairs. USDT pairing with Ghana cedis, US dollar pairing with. So that is what we call a pair, a trading pair. You are trading pair. Volume, volume, trading volume. What is a volume? It refers to how much an asset is being traded in a given period of time, like 24 hours. You can say, okay, today, this time, let me check the time. The time now is that is 8:35, and the date today is 23rd November 2025, and the time is 8:35. So from today, from now till tomorrow 8:35, you look at the particular currency, how much of it has been traded. How much is it? That is 24-hour volume. So you pick that one and say, okay, this is the volume for this particular coin. Let's say a Bitcoin for this 24 hours volume. You want to check for a week volume. Then you do that for the 7 days. A month, then you add that. So that is what we call trading volume, amount of an asset, how much an asset is being traded for a period of time. For a period of time. Minting, to mint something. That's the next term that we are going to look at. Minting, 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 to mint. A liquid pro, a liquidity providers token is a token given to liquidity providers, given to a liquidity provider in a defined protocol when they deposit asset into a liquidity pool. Simple, what they're saying is that minting simple means when you deposit an asset into a liquidity pool, then they will give you a reward. They will give you a reward. So what you are getting is what we call minting. You deposit something, an asset into the pool, and then you be getting something. Just like the pool, we already explained pool. So the pool and then the minting, they look similar. So what you deposit there, then you'll be getting something. You deposit something into the pool and you'll be getting something from there. Inflationary token. Inflationary token. A token, you say this, a token is inflationary. What is the meaning of inflationary token? Okay. Inflationary tokens are cryptocurrencies that increase in supply over time, which can lead to decrease in volume. This happens because more coins are being added to the market. So this one is a token, it has been listed, but it keep on adding. It keep on adding that the supply keep on adding. It keep on adding. So with that, the price will fall down. An example is like a Dogecoin. It has unlimited supply. Ethereum was also like that, but that one has introduced burning, so they are burning some of them. So some of these tokens, that's how they are. They don't have like limited supply. They keep on adding all the time. That is inflation. Inflation is increasing, so the token itself will be increasing. The total supply, the circulation supply will be increasing. So the more it increases, the price crash. The price comes down. That is what we call inflationary token. And deflationary token is next. The next is deflationary token. It's just the opposite. When a crypto is being reducing, and this one happens when they do bears or buybacks. A coin designed to decrease in supply over time, aiming to increase their value as demand stays steady and grows. So when it decreases in supply, definitely the price will go up. This happens through bears and buybacks or lockups. Example, pancake swap and Ethereum, so BTC. So sometimes that's what I said. This one can happen through bears, and we explain bears when you permanently remove tokens from a total separating supply, and then the buybacks. With the buybacks, if I may develop of a project and it is in the market, I'll go and buy them back. That is the buyback. And then the lockups, we know the lockups. That is the same as the staking. You lock up your asset for a particular period of time. So when you do like that, the amount of that token is reducing and the price is will shoot up. Okay, I think we are moving gradually. We will finish soon. We will finish soon. Futures. Or let's say futures. Futures. Futures are contracts to buy or sell an asset at a set price on a future date. So this one is just a contract that you set to buy or sell. You set a sell order or a buy order to buy something in the future. That is what a future is. Leverage. Let's look at leverage. Leverage, or sometimes they say margin trading. So what is leverage or margin trading? Margin trading or leverage. It means borrowing funds to amplify gains, borrowing funds to amplify your trading position or increase profit. What you mean is that with the leverage, you like if you have, let's say, $30, the leverage help you to give get access to, let's say, $50 or let's say $70. Your real money is 30, but because of the leverage, you open the leverage and they'll give you access to other money. So it's like you have borrowed the money adding to your money. My money is only $30, but because of the leverage, I can get $80 to trade. But that one is risky because if you don't know and then you get losses, it that is where banks will come. You burn your this thing because all your coins will be gone. You can even be lying negative. So that is what we call leverage. It allows you to borrow funds. You borrow funds, you open the leverage, and then they give you access to borrow funds and add to what you are having, so that you can trade and get more profit. Degen, Degen. Next is Degen. 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 Someone who takes high risk, often in decentralized finance or trading. So Degen. I think Degen sometimes this things a person who take high risk in decentralized finance or trading. You just take high risk. Mostly these people sometimes you take high risk, you gain good. Sometimes you take high risk and you lose. Some of them commit suicide. uh, Damping. Damping. I think I explained pump and dump, but this one is just damping alone. Damping. Selling large amount of token at once. If the whale dump the token, the price will go down. So you just sell large amount of uh, tokens at once. You dump, or even sometimes the dumping can also refer to the coins that you are having, the bags that you are having, the bags that you are holding. You dump them, you sell them off. That is dumping. You dump them, you sell them off. You see that, oh, the market is going down, the market is going down, the market is going down. You go and pour all your things there. You go and pour all your things there. Good. Uh, BTD. BTD. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Dip. What is dip? Dip simply means when the price is down. So when you want to buy and hold, buy and trade, mostly we always say buy the dip. The dip is when the price crash, just like as at now, the prices of almost the currencies are crashed down. So if you want to buy, this is the correct entry point. You have to enter. You go and buy. So you buy the dip. You buy the dip. So buying the dip simply means when the price is low, then you buy. Back bounty, back BUG, and then bounty BUNTY. What is the meaning? A program where developers get paid for finding security vulnerabilities in a software, often crypto projects. So when developers, they pay developers because they have done maybe auditing or research and they find some vulnerabilities and maybe some things in a crypto project, then they'll pay them. Okay, to build a project. What is the meaning of building? It means you are developing a blockchain, or sometimes you are buying coins small. Uh, that is, you are building. So to build a blockchain, apps and other things, that is building. Okay, we have centralized banks digital currency. What is the meaning of that? Centralized banks digital currency. CBDC. Centralized banks digital currency. A digital form of a country's fiat currency issued and regulated by the central bank. So it is a fiat digital currency like Ghana cedis. We can have fiat digital currency. We can have the Ghana cedi in digital. I will know digital is electronic. So that is the meaning of the central bank's digital currency. So that one is being controlled by the government. It's being controlled by the government. It's being regulated by the central bank. Cloud mining. Next is cloud mining. Cloud mining. You are renting a computer power to mine a crypto without owning the hardware. You don't have the computer, but you rent the power to to do mining. Mostly these things are done. That's the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin they need some sophisticated computers to do that. So sometimes they use the cloud mine. You don't have the computer or the hardware, and you rent the power to do mining. Good. Custodial wallets. Now we have now come to the custodial wallets. A crypto wallet manned by a third party. So it's when you say a wallet is a custodian wallet, it is being manned by a third party. Example is the exchange. With the exchange, they hold your private keys. You know that one, they'll just give you a password. So the private key they have. So your asset they man it for you. So we call those ones custodian wallets. That's why sometimes it is not safe to put your crypto there for long term. Those that keep you for long term, if you put here these things, they can hack, they can do a lot of manipulation and lock. Sometimes so many things there. Good. Next one is non-custodian wallets. Non-custodian wallets. You control the private keys. It is manned by yourself. Manned by yourself. You have full control, but if you lost the keys, you lost your assets. So the non-custodian wallets are those that always give you the passphrase. They'll give you the passphrase either 24 words, 12 words. So you have control over that one, not an individual or a company, no an exchange. You have control over it. If you misplace your passphrase, the 12 words or the 24 words, if you misplace them, forget, no recovery. Pi are having 24 passwords, words, and then others, Trust Wallet and others, they're also having 12 or so. So if you misplace these ones, forget, no recovery. That's what they are called non-custodian. It's not controlled by anybody. It is you have control over it. So keep it safe. That's why I advise that these ones you write them in papers, multiple ones, and store in books. Your diaries, write them in your diaries and keep diary what you store. Maybe you write secretly. You don't expose it to public. You don't expose it to public. So you write them secretly in different books and store in case something happens to the other one will be there for you to use. Hot wallet, a crypto wallet connected to internet. So there are wallets that are connected to internet. They are the hot wallet, the software wallet, like the Trust Wallet, MetaMask. They are what we call the hot wallets. They are connected to internet. For you to have access to them, then you have to download them. The applications, their apps. You have to download them and then you'll be able to have access to them. So let's go. The next one is so they store your crypto online. The next one is cold wallet. What are cold wallet? With the cold wallet, they store your currency offline. They are hard wallets. The cold wallets are hard wallets. That one is just like, let's say, a pen drive. Let's use a pen drive as an example. A pen drive. You have a pen drive and you have songs there. So if you want to play the songs, you put the pen drive there. After playing, you remove it. So it's like that. So the cold wallets are like that. You want to put crypto inside, then you fix it to a computer. When you finish storing your crypto, then you remove it. So that one you store them offline. So they are the wallets that are recommended for long-term keeping. If you want to hold a bag for long term, then it is advisable to use the hot wallet. Sorry, the cold wallet. It is advised. That one is offline. It's offline. Good. We'll go into deep into this thing. So just a brief explanation about them, but we'll go deep into them. Day trading. When we say day trading, what is the meaning of day trading? Next one is day trading. buying and selling crypto within a day to profit from short-term price movement. So if you buy and sell a cryptocurrency within the day just to get the profit movement, that is what we call day trading. You just buy within the day and look at the price is going up, then you sell. That is, you're a day trader. Next one is dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce. A small temporary recovery after big price drop. When the price crash, and then maybe there's just a small temporary rise of the price, and then it goes back again. Like the way Bitcoin crash and it's about rise. So we don't know whether it is rising like that or it will go down. So if it doesn't rise and then it goes down, we call that one dead cat bounce, because the rise, it doesn't go like that and then it bounce back to crash again. That is dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce. Exit scam. The next one we are going to look at is exit scam. Exit scam. When project developers pull out, take away funds and disappear, that is a scam. A project developers, so they are in they are in development and investors comes in, and all of a sudden developers run away with your money and abandon the project. They left the project and ran away. That is exit scam. So they exit the project and run away with your money. That's why you need to do research before you invest. Research, research, research. Do your own research. Do your own research. I believe I've explained this, and we'll look into details of it, how to research. Okay. Flash crash. The next one is flash crash. Flash crash. A sudden sharp price drop, often followed by a quick recovery. What we're experiencing, that is what some people believe, that it is a flash crash. The price falls sharply and then followed by a quick rise. It will rise above what it was. So it will fall, but it will not keep long. A quick rise, it won't keep long. It has fallen, but it will not keep long, and then rise again. That is a flash crash. And that is what we're experiencing now. That's what people are saying, that it will not keep long. Bitcoin crash, most of the coins have crashed. So people are believing that it will not keep long. They are going to rise again. Good. Next one is Bitcoin halving. To halving. Not just only Bitcoin, but most of the coins they have, especially when you are mining. So what is it? The Bitcoin halving is a pre-programmed event that reduces the reward given to crypto miners by half, approximately every 4 years. It helps in controlling the supply. So when you say a coin is halving, it means it always divide the supply, or it will divide the supply by half. So Bitcoin, that's how it is. Every 4 years, you divide by half. That is what we call halving. Phishing attack. Next one is phishing attack. Phishing attack. When we say phishing attack, what is the meaning of phishing attack? Scammers trick you into giving away sensitive information. Like a scammer, they can trick you and you give your very sensitive information to them. Like they can just give you a link. That okay, fill this one. We are going to do A, B, C, D. And then they will not ask you your name, your passphrase, your password, your everything. You put them inside the link at the end. Fill. They take your information. You are nothing. Mostly that's what they do and scam people, especially wallets, non-custodian wallets and the other thing. They can just give you a link and say, okay, follow this link and get this. So when you open, they'll say put your passphrase. So if you don't know, you enter your passphrase, it's gone. Those who are mining Pi, you are in Pi platforms, you know what is happening there. People are complaining every day, I lost my Pi, I lost my Pi. That means they have given them the scammers access. So that's why it's not good to just be clicking links, entering your information. You have to verify it before. If not, they will take your sensitive information, not even to scam you, but they can use it to do something against you. They can take your information and do something. Let me just say this. In Ghana here, they did like that to people. They just pick the information and go to the bank and take loans. So by the end of the month, you go to the bank and the bank says you have taken a loan. These are your information. Meanwhile, you don't know anything about it. That is phishing scam. They have taken your information and have done it like that. So you have to be careful. Good. The next one that we're going to look at is Node. Node is a computer that is connected to a blockchain, helping to validate to validate and relay transactions. So any computer that is connected to a blockchain is called a node. Any computer connected to a blockchain is called a node. Now let's look at testnet. When I say testnet, what is a testnet? A testnet is testnet environment for blockchain network, mimicking the main blockchain but using fake or test tokens. It allows developers to experiment, debug, and deploy smart contracts or features without risking real money. So when they say testnet, you are not using real value, real money. They are just some fake things that you are using to test the environment, to test the blockchain before you now bring it to reality. So that's what we call testnet. You are not using real money. Even trading, when you go there, you have some, I forget the term for it. When you are learning trading, you have this thing there. You have to use the fake money to trade, to learn how before you now deposit money there for trading. So this one is just, that is the test net. Bull run. The next one is bull run. Bull run. You have heard of bull run, bull run. What is the meaning of bull run? So bull run is a period of sustained market growth, often characterized by rising price and investors' optimism. So bull run simply means you have the belief that prices of cryptocurrencies will rise. They will rise. That is the bull run. They will rise exponentially. They will rise more than expectation. That is the bull run. So that's what we are anticipating this December coming, and next year, 2026, that there will be a bull run that will come. There will be a bull run that will come. A bull run. Okay. The next one is Satoshi. Satoshi. What is Satoshi? Satoshi is the smallest unit of Bitcoin. The smallest unit of Bitcoin is Satoshi, being 0.0000001 BTC. That's 0.7 and 1. I think the last one we'll look at is utility. 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 What is utility? I think that will be the last. It refers to practical applications and assets, and use of cryptocurrencies, highlighting their value beyond mere speculations. So just practical application and the uses of a cryptocurrency. Utility just about the uses of a cryptocurrency. What is the use? What is the use of a particular cryptocurrency? I think that is what we call utility. So I think we'll end here. There are more, but I think this video has gone, it's too long for now. So let's pause here, and you subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and share this video to people who are newbies, and then when I upload some, you'll be able to see, turn on the notification bell. Thank you for your